All right, teammates, happy Saturday. Thank you for joining us this morning. We really appreciate you guys jumping on. Do me a favor, make sure your laptops, your phones, whatever you are on, make sure they are muted. If you guys can do that for us, that would be greatly appreciated. And we're gonna go ahead and get started. All right, D, it's on you.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Appreciate y'all joining us for this training today. Excited about going over a routine, morning routine. How you start your day is definitely important and it sets the tone for the rest of your day. And the definition of routine is a sequence of actions regularly followed, a regular way of doing things in a particular order. Next slide, please, Shay. Okay, so you want to win your day, and how you start off by winning your day is as soon as you wake up. And this is my routine right here. I just actually, switch times when I get up, and you know, everybody's not going to be able to get up at this time, but the purpose of this is to just have a set time for everything you're doing as soon as you wake up. So I started this not too long ago, waking up at 4 in the morning. Uh, through actually, it was a link that a friend of mine sent me, and getting up at 4 in the morning, they say you get a lot absorbing in your mind and your subconsciously. So I start waking up at 4 in the morning. And I saw a difference. So I wake up at 4 in the morning. I did it today, and I pray. First and foremost, I pray. Get right with God and thank God for another day. And then I, brush my teeth, normal personal things to do. And then after that, make my bed. Get some success going. Early. You want to make sure you start off your day with success. Making your bed is a successful thing to do. Get everything fluff, pillows, sheets on right, and you go into reading. That's what I do. I go into reading. I do a daily devotional that Shay gave me, by Joel Olston. It's called. We skipped. We went a little too far farther.
My bad. I was trying to let somebody in and I hit the wrong button. My bad. I'm trying to hurry up and go back, but it didn't go as planned. My bad, my bad, my bad.
DJ Selector. So yes. So yeah, I read my daily devotional, and I got the Bible app, so I read the verse of the day, and then I go into my daily devotional that Shay gave me, and then I go into a book that I'm reading at the time. So right now I'm reading 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership by John C. Maxwell. It's a great book. I recommend, everybody reads it. And then after me reading, I go into writing down my affirmations, my I ams. What I mean by I ams, I actually stole this from a clip that Shay sent me, from a lady named Stormy, and I seen someone on that clip have a sheet of paper listed with IMs going down the paper. I implemented that into. Yeah, please mute your devices, please. I think I know who the culprit is. I see you. There you go. So I actually write down a sheet of paper with IMs, and add words to that IMs. I am great. I am consistent. I am healthy. I am wealthy. All of these things to really encourage yourself. And I say those out loud, and I also write down my choices and intention statements for today. And this is real big. I changed, just saying what I'm going to do, or speaking, like affirming things is good, but a better way, I believe, where you're going to get some results is writing down what you choose to do, what you intend to do. These are more powerful. And I got this from a book that Jim Lee actually gave me. It's called Beyond Positive Thinking. And when you choose to do something, is more powerful than you saying, I'm going to do it, because subconsciously you automatically get a negative response. You don't have to do anything. You're like, your subconscious, like, I don't I don't have to do that, or I'm not, and it's not exactly true. So when you say I choose to do something, you're making a choice to do this. When you intend to do something, you have an intention on doing it. So it's a better acceptance for you to move forward with it. So, I write down my choices and my intentions for the day. And then I'm going into my stretching now. Now I'm stretching out, getting ready for a workout. I either work out at home or I go to the gym. Um, and I get a good workout in for the day. And then I'm back home, get something to eat, and I'm pushing to get dressed and already ate by 9 o'clock. I want to be dressed and ate already by at 9 o'clock on the dot. When I'm a minute off a nine and I haven't made a call, I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I missed it by a minute. So 9 o'clock, I want to be on the phone making calls, calling people, setting appointments, getting them on Zoom, getting them on our live Zooms, and booking them to Shaq's webinars. So by 9, I'm doing that. Then at 10 o'clock, we have a virtual office where we get on and we, book people to the webinars. We set appointments. So I'm on that by 10 a.m. And then next slide, please. Okay, so we usually go for about an hour, for the virtual office. And after that, I'm still making calls till about 12 noonish. And then by 12, if I don't have any appointments, if I'm not on Zoom, I'm out running errands, prospecting, getting names and numbers. You can still talk to people. You got masks on and everything. Keep your social distancing. And I get names and numbers still. And I'm looking to get at least 10. So once I get those 10 names and numbers, by that time, I also grab something to eat lunch around noonish too as well. And then by 2 or within that time after 2 is appointment time. I want to be on Zoom. I want to be presenting. I want to be, on a KT, booking new people to our op on Thursday, our wealth Zoom, and also Shaq's webinar. And by 9:30, that's what I'm doing up all the way until 9:30. Because at 9:30 at night, we have an accountability call where our team gets on. We talk about what we did for the day. So we're going over everything we did, how many appointments we set, how many appointments we went on, how many people we booked. So this is big for us because you don't want to get on the accountability call and not have nothing done. So you're going to create some activity, send out messages, do something. And by 10 o'clock, I'm lights out. I want to get to bed by 10 and do it all over again. Wake up at 4 in the morning, do it again. And as long as you consistently have a routine, you'll start to get results. And if you go off your routine, then it's going to show up in your numbers. And that's what happens. So that's my routine, Jim Lee.
Great job, Donald. So if you're like me, I am not a morning person. So I have several alarms. I have a 5:15, a 5:30, and then a 5:40. So 6 o'clock, my alarm goes off and I just lay there. I pray. 6:30, I have an alarm for 6:30. I get out of bed at 6:30 and I'm going to the bathroom, doing all my personal stuff. 7:30, writing down my goals. I'm saying my affirmations, my I ams, my I chooses. 8:15, this is my reading time. So you always want to have a set number of pages to read, especially when it comes to a book, because I was an avid reader before, but I'm just now getting into the mix of reading again. So you always want to have a set number. So if you're going to say you're going to read 5 pages a day, make sure you're reading those 5 pages a day. So I read my Bible. I also do my devotional as well. And this is for ladies. So I'm reading a devotional called Choosing Joy, and it's by Angela Thomas. And the current book that I'm reading right now is called The Power of Habit by Charles D. Hugg. So between 8:45, 45-ish to 9:20, I eat breakfast, do what I have to do.
By 9:30 to 10, within that time frame, I'm getting ready for virtual office. At 10 o'clock a.m. is virtual office. Shay? So virtual office for us usually ranges around maybe 10 to 11:15-ish, 11:30 a.m. And like Donald said, virtual office is an office environment for activity, to set more things up for your week, which is booking KTs, Thursday op, Walthism, like we have, Shaq's webinar, one-on-ones, interviews, stuff like that. From 11:30 to about 12:45-ish, I'm basically refining my craft, whether it is going over the KT, reciting my KT, listening to audios, searching up product. Product knowledge is really good, learning about the products, and back end paperwork, which we all love, right? Around 1 o'clock, I find something to eat between 1:30 or maybe 2 p.m. to 4:30. That's my work sessions. I'm doing one-on-ones, I'm doing interviews. From 5 o'clock p.m. to about 10 p.m., that's straight appointment time. 9:30, we have an accountability call, like Donald said, and then I usually go to sleep around 11:30 because with me, I can't just lay there and go to sleep. It actually takes time for me to go to sleep. So by 11:30, the lights are out and it's all over again. We run it back. Shay?
Okay, so this is the benefits of having a routine. The most important part of your day, it's the kickstart to your day. Make your routine fun. Your routine should not be boring. So, like, I want to really record this because, like, I don't just get up. Like, when I hear the alarm go off, I hit the button and I jump up out the bed. Like, I get up out the bed. I speed walk to the bathroom. I'm not dragging, you know what I'm saying? And once I see myself in the mirror, I hit a smile. I hit a smile, and I do my personal things, and then I'm speed walking back to my bed straight to make it up. It's fun. You want to make your routine fun. Don't make it to where it's boring and you don't want to do it, because it'll be something that isn't exciting for you. Your routine starts your whole day. It prepares you for what's coming. We know how important having a good routine is. Shay will tell you, if certain things ain't done before people start calling you, it's liable to be explosion. You messing with A's here, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta be prepared for what's to come. You might get a call, somebody, cancel the policy. What? So you wanna be prepared for this stuff. So being, fun with your routine is definitely important. And then you'll set a good example. Will encourage others to try a routine as well. People will see the importance and positive effect it has on health, motivation, and self-esteem. Your routine in the morning, it's empowering. Like, I feel great right now. I'm not where I want to be on the numbers right now, but I feel like I could write a lot of premium this week, just because if I keep this routine going, I'll be positive, I'll be, excited, I'll be able to interact with people more. And then the earlier you get up, the you got a kickstart, you got a head start above everybody else. Most people don't like to wake up early. So when you wake up early, you're already experiencing life and interactions and stuff like that. So when you talk to people, you're like giving them life because they just, getting up. So I can sense that when I talk to people, like, it's like, yo, I'm way past you right now. So you want to have that, excitement. And then you get more things done. You just start to see things like, oh, I got time to do this. You know what I'm saying? I got to put up these two plaques today. I was excited about doing that. So you want to make, this a part of your day because it's very motivational, and you get better sleep. Sleeping on time and getting up on time allows you to get enough rest. Your sleep schedule and bedtime habits affects your mental sharpness and performance. This is so true. By me getting up earlier at that time, like, I'm able to do more at the same time as well, because like before I started getting up at 4 in the morning, it was like I was trying to, like, I'm a person that likes to focus on one thing, and I really can't, do other things at the same time. Like, I'm a like straightforward person, but doing this, I could be, texting somebody and listening. I probably couldn't do that before. I couldn't, like, I wouldn't even be paying attention or really receiving what you were saying by me doing something else. So your mind is definitely more sharp. And better health. You'll have time to exercise, go to the gym, COVID workout, that's at home, run, jog, sit-ups, jumping jacks, get your body flowing. Also, you'll be able to eat a decent meal that will fuel your body for the day. Yes, what you eat, what you intake is a part of this business. Isn't just, going out on appointments. It's a lot of things you have to do before that. Your body has to be right. You have to eat the right things, man. Because I remember, like, a story cut in my head. I remember I went to the buffet. That thing put me on like tilt for like I'm like, damn, Shay, I can't even move. Like, I got the itis. Shay, she like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you gotta make sure you intaking the right things so you can be able to move around. This is a real sport for real. Like, this ain't no game. You gotta be, all the way fit in all areas. And then it will also help you on appointments. You'll be lively and not run out of breath, and you're not run out of breath at every transaction. So that's important because when you working out and you're doing these things, these presentations, they're not just easy things to do. It takes energy to do these presentations. You're talking, you're composing yourself. So the more breath you have in your body, so you want to exercise, the more you are able to withstand going through the presentation more efficiently, and I noticed that as well because after a presentation, I'm straight up presenting properly and everything like that. And after I'm done, I could be like, whoa, that kind of, drained me a little bit. But as I got better in my routine, I was able to go through it and flow through it better. And it was less draining. So that's big. And then better activity. You're able to ramp up your activity. You're energized to make lots of calls, getting up in the morning, like I said, you already started what most people haven't done yet. So when you're getting on the calls, like, you're more profound, like you're more powerful in the things that you do normally. When you're calling people, you're actually you're feeding that energy to people when you talk to people. Like, when you're talking to people, people feed off each other's energy. What you say is power in words. So this can give you more effectiveness when you're talking to people. So that's the benefits. Next slide, please.
Okay, then we have the cons of not having a routine. So it's not, number one, is not good for business. As an entrepreneur, you work for yourself, so it's very wise for you to create that balance. And with a routine, it helps you not only stay on track, but it also helps you remain grounded. Stress is very stressful, not having a routine. You're always worrying about when you're going to get things done all the time. Am I going to get this done? I'm going to be able to get this done. Procrastination is very dangerous. How do I know? Because I'm a big procrastinator. So you want to manage any interruptions, and procrastination is an interruption, right? It would interrupt you, right? From making calls, from setting appointments, from going on KTs, for following up with teammates and clients, right? Poor work ethic. You're not motivated, no motivation to do anything, right? And that spills not only into your personal life, but also into your business life as well. Poor sleep. You wake up late, you go to sleep, you go to sleep late, and it becomes a cycle. Poor eating. Unhealthy diets, lots of fast food, not good for the body, and especially, we're in these pandemic times where we are at home and we're eating, and you find yourself eating at any time of the night. It's not good. The pounds, they start to pick up, Okay, seriously. Poor physical condition, working out, even from home, requires discipline, right? And planning. So if you don't have that set time to actually plan, oh, when I'm going to do sit-ups and when I'm going to do jumping jacks, it's not going to happen. Just like if you don't plan to go to the gym, guess what? You ain't going at all. And ineffective use of time, you run out of time, leaving things undone and wasting your entire day. That is the worst thing. You never want to waste your entire day, right? You'll wake up, you look up and it's like 11 o'clock and your day is completely over. Now, final thoughts. Now, for some people, they may not know how to create a routine. So you definitely want to contact your RVP, you want to contact your upline, and they'll definitely help you to create one. Those that have jobs, you get with your RVP and you learn how to create a routine that works around your schedule with what you have going on, right? We're good on time. And the major key of a successful routine is consistency. You have to do it over and over and over and over again to create that right balance for not only your personal life, but also for your business and all aspects of life. So that's what we have for you guys as far as routine goes.
Man, that was really good. That was really, really good because like you guys said, if you don't have a routine, you will find yourself not doing your business. And it's crazy because when you work a job, right, you have a set time that you have to be at work. Isn't it amazing how we do what we got to do to be at work on time, but we don't do it in our business? Isn't that crazy? That was me, right? I did Primerica part-time. It was my spare tire. I worked for the federal government and they said, be here at 8. I was there at 8, not 8:01. I was there at 8, working 10, 12-hour days. So I had my routine and my schedule done for my job because I was fiending for the paycheck and I was addicted to the paycheck, but I didn't have it for my business, right? Until I got laid off. And then I'm like, oh my goodness. So let's talk about this really fast. The job versus the business routine and schedule. How important is that? Right? Because you have to tell yourself what to do, whereas when on your job, they're telling you what to do and you do it. Right? I'm like, Shay, how does that work when this is your business? So the waking up with the affirmations, there's a book out there. I cannot remember the name of the book. Maybe Donald or Jam, you guys can remind me, with the savers, right? I think Shondell had did a training on it not too long ago. But the S is for spiritual, the A is for affirmations, the V is for visuals, the E is for exercise, the R is for read, and the S is for scribe, write it out. That's important. Savers, let's say it again. S is for spiritual. Spiritual life is very important, you all. If you don't have a spiritual life, get one, right? Spiritual life, believe in a higher being. For me, it's Jesus Christ, right? Believe in a higher being. Spend time with the higher being. Affirmations. This is important. I want to read a few to you all that I have because I'm going to be honest with you. I really didn't understand affirmations until I came to Primerica. I don't know about you all, but I didn't have them as a child. I had heard of them, but I really didn't understand what they do and what they are. And yes, I did read the Bible and I know they're in the Bible, but I still really didn't get it until I came to Primerica. Thank God for Primerica because it changed my life, right? So I'm going to read a few to you all because I don't know if any of you are like myself. It was hard to even try to figure out what to write. Well, what do I want to be? What do I want to become? Right? Like I just didn't know. So I'm going to read a few to you all just to help you out and figure out what you want to say to yourself. Right? Because what you say, what you put in comes out. It's like a computer. Whatever you put in comes out. So you've got to get up and you've got to beat your chest, ladies, right? Beat your chest. I beat my chest and I say these things. You guys heard, T talk about it on our team, how I'm screaming at myself and it feels so good. So these are some of the things that I'm saying. I'm just going to read a few of them, but for I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. I'm the head and not the tail. I will lead and not follow. I will never be broke another day in my life. I will never be broke another day in my life. My goals and dreams are coming into reality. How they will get done is not my business. It is God's business. I attract all the good I deserve. Why blend in when I can stand out? I am a champion. I will win. It's my turn. It's my season. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Every tongue that rises up against me in judgment shall be condemned. I am determined, ambitious, dynamic, persistent, and faithful. A beautiful, sophisticated professional called to be $1 million plus earner, senior national sales director, life coach, and motivator. My name is Shay Felton. My energy is clean. All blocks removed. My vibes are up. I am so powerful. I am so blessed. I am in constant state of attracting all the good that I want, I deserve, and I desire. I command my body to align with that in which I want. I deserve better than what I currently have. There are opportunities all around me. I'm more than a conqueror. I am healed by his stripes. I am a multi-millionaire. Time just hasn't caught up yet. I am a money magnet. His favor is surrounding me. I am so healthy. I am so humble. I am so happy. I am so wealthy. I am so strong. I am so blessed. I am so loved.